I was going to try to look decent, but I was like, nah.
Okay, you are, not you again. Oh, okay. You are responsible for these 7 typical ways that political ads run. And the good news for you is you are learning these at the perfect time because every commercial seems to be a politician running an ad. And so what's going to happen is, and this is, I can't call it extra credit. Ding! Oh no, something got in my eye. I can't call it extra credit. Ding! Oh no. But that would be pretty cool if you did this. Sometime next week. Next week, I will give each day a couple minutes for more than credit. Dang! If any of you find a really good ad, show it to the class and then explain what it is, what strategy is being deployed by said politician. That's nice, Will. According to one of these 7. Okay, so I will describe each one of these, know them for the test, which is Friday, and then completely optional, find an ad. They're all over the place. President is not running this time, but governor's race in Minnesota is a good one. There are representatives all over. I saw a Wisconsin one last night on Minnesota television stations because you are subject to the Twin Cities metropolitan area. You are considered a Tier 3 suburb. Somerset is a Tier 3 suburb of the Twin Cities. And you might think, but wait, we're in Wisconsin and the Twin Cities are in Minnesota. Uh-huh. Yes, that is correct. All right, so let's just go over each one of these. Option number 1 is something called the bandwagon, and it's the winner's mentality. Why would you vote for a loser? Yeah. I'm the winner. You might as well join the winning team. Okay. And you'll see something like this. Polls show that our candidate is ahead, right? Join the winning team. Or option number 2 is something called name calling. I saw this one. It's very common. It's when candidate A is talking about candidate B. It's when I am talking about you, and you're a dangerous extremist, or you're a liberal. You love Nancy Pelosi. She's in California, right? Or he's with Trump. Or I saw one yesterday. It was awesome. Don't vote for Bill. He supports Colin Kaepernick, who refuses to stand for the national anthem, right? As if that has anything to do with creating policy in Washington, D.C.
Well, it has something to do with it.
Anyway, so it's when candidate A is addressing candidate B. Or endorsement. That's when you get someone famous saying, I'm voting for whoever. Taylor Swift came out and endorsed some people in Tennessee. Apparently she lives in Tennessee. And my God, Taylor Swift, she can sing. That means she's smart. And if Taylor Swift is voting for candidate A, so will I. So when you see someone famous telling you should vote for Kanye is telling everybody vote for Trump. He's great. And Taylor Swift is telling everybody vote for Tennessee Democrats. They're great, right? Okay, someone famous. Or stacked cards. Look for these buzzwords. The best. I've got the best record. What does that mean? What do you mean the best? Right? Or this is actually a common advertising technique for anything. Tide. It's 50% more, 50% improved. 50% improved. What does that mean? 50%. That's a meaningless number. It's like when on Anchorman, when he gets out the Puma cologne, it's illegal in 11 states. 50% of the time, it works every time. And you're sitting there like, what does that mean? 50% of the time, it works every time. That means it works 50% of the time. Why did you add the every time part? It's not necessary. Anyway, okay. So the best record on the environment is an example. Okay, they get better. They get funnier. Something called glittering generality. Vote for candidate A. He'll bring you prosperity. If you vote for candidate A, the stock market will go up. What? How do you know? Okay, that's the idea. Woodrow Wilson employed this when he ran for president. He actually had a presidential campaign that went something like this: vote for Wilson, he'll prevent war. Nice job, Woodrow. As president, he got us involved in World War I. So he didn't exactly honor that pledge. All right.
Oops.
Glittering generality. My two favorites are the last two. You see this one all the time. Just plain folks, right? And they go to the candidate, but wait, there's his dog. And then the children are playing. And what's he doing? Grilling, right? I should vote for him. He knows how to make a hot dog. Right? And there he's like, oh, hey, just grilling, right? He's like you and me. He grills. That's the idea. Just plain folks. Or if you meet the wife or the children or the grandparents, that's what's going on here. He's like me. He has a dad. I should vote for him. I have a dad. And maybe the best one of all is something called transfer. They slowly fade in. There's the American flag. You hear the music, and suddenly he's a soldier in the Persian Gulf. Vote for him. He was a soldier. You hear taps in the background, flags everywhere, patriotic music. I should vote for him. He loves America. Okay. Are there any questions about any one of these 7? Of course, there are more, but this is your task. Should you choose to accept it? By the way, remember, this is completely optional. You do not have to do this. But it's kind of fun to do this. Find an ad of any current. Let's stick with current. I don't need ads from Hillary or Donald from 2 years ago. That ship sailed. Something current and something local would be better, although you are allowed to go elsewhere. There are races in other parts of the country as well. Find an ad, show it to us, and then explain what you think is going on to the class. More than credit. Any questions? That's it. I am done. So we'll get her ready and we'll debate for the rest of the hour.
Is this on your site?
Will be.
Okay. How about this? Heck. I don't know how to spell prosperity. Yay.
Oh, that's right.
You leave in like 2 minutes, but or 8 minutes. So write down your word and go.
And we'll be out.